And I know having dangles on your bags and all that is very hot at the moment. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I was scrolling Little Red Book, as you do, and I found all these like sneak peeks or behind the scenes of some of the new 2025 Hermes bags. So I wanted to share it with you guys today, and let me know if you are eyeing anything from Hermes lately as well. Check out this scarf. This looks like it is sequined, which I can already tell it's going to be very expensive, but it features a horse that is like doing that, and then all these like little details. So it looks like a city and then sequins all through it. The thing I love about Hermes scarves is that they're so detailed, and when you zoom in on them you can see so many other little like stories happening, and they're just so fun to look at. They're like works of art. So this one in particular I imagine would be an absolute fortune, but I love how the sequins are kind of like glittering like a river throughout the whole scarf. I just think it is absolutely stunning. I don't know if I owned this, I don't know if I would wear it or if I'd just hang it on my wall, because it is honestly really beautiful. Scarves like these can like be several thousands of dollars. So yeah, it's more of a collector's piece. Notice this new Hermes bag, and it features this really gorgeous heavy hardware. One of the newer Hermes bags that I really love is the Minimalist bag. I got to feel and touch one the other day, and the hardware on that bag is so impressive. It is such a beautiful like structure, and it's usually made in this gorgeous swift leather. But this bag, the closure, it looks like a similar kind of like heftiness of hardware as the Minimalist bag, which I love that direction they're going in, because it honestly feels like really high quality. So this bag, it's more of a casual bag. And let me know, guys, actually, if you have the Minimalist bag, would you get that bag? Because I actually really like it. It's really pretty, but yeah, I don't know if I would use it. But anyways, that's besides, that's unrelated. But this bag, yeah, it's giving me like the hardware of the Minimalist kind of vibe, but it's definitely more of an everyday kind of like crossbody messenger bag. It's not really my personal favorite. I don't know if I love this style, but I think if you're somebody who is like traveling on the go, or like, you know, this could be a great work bag as well. It kind of looks like a laptop bag almost, which I know they used to be like more fashionable to have these like crossbody laptop bags. I don't know if that's coming back in fashion. Maybe it is. It looks like these are made out of a really like high quality like Barenia leather or something, it seems. Let me know what you think. Or it could be like Evercolor, I can't tell, but yeah, they're very neutral colors, palladium hardware. I appreciate, they look like very high quality bags, I will say. Next, you have an absolutely adorable Vanity case. This contains one Hermes lipstick, but the thing that is most recognizable about this bag is definitely the clasp. It features gold and palladium hardware, and it's like a H latch, which is really cool. And I think they're going to introduce this latch with a few different Hermes styles, which is really nice. This is like a yellow color though, which is interesting. Again, I know this is going to cost an absolute fortune, but I think this would be so classy to have, you know, in your makeup room or in your bedroom or something. Then, oh my gosh, guys, the bolide is coming back strong. So this to me looks like a mini bolide. Oh no, it could be a bolide 25. So this kind of size it looks like a more high quality leather than like an Epsom. It looks like it could be a Barenia. I'm not too sure, but like the grain looks quite like juicy on it. But I love this new bag charm, guys. It is like a wheelie horse charm. It looks like an Epsom leather. Super cute. Definitely something that's tempting me. I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't think Hermes would do something like this, but I think it's super cute. And a good alternative to, you know, a rodeo or Pegasus is something a little bit new. It's very cutesy. Oh, here we go. Here's a bigger picture of those bolide bags. So that bag charm you can get in a few colors. And yeah, they're just styling it on the bolide. I think the bolide is a really good bag charm bag. It really showcases bag charms really well. I mean, I definitely go crazy with my bolides, and I like go really like, this is a buddy charm, but yeah, the rocking horse, like the little like rocking wheelie horse would be cute too, I think. If you're not as into the Milo lambskin kind of feel, this is more of like a structured bag charm. And then talking of bag charms, they're bringing back these like dangle bag charm kind of vibe, which is interesting because, well, this kind of looks like it's a part of the bag, but I remember Hermes to do more of these kind of like dangle bag charms. This is like an older style, but they stopped doing them because I feel like they can scratch the bag and they can also kind of like tarnish on the bag, which is not great. Oh my god. But it kind of like reintroducing that idea again. And I know having dangles on your bags and all that is very hot at the moment. So, but this to me looks like it's kind of like, I don't know how it's like even put on the bag. Like there's like a leather part on the bag. Maybe they've slipped it through the sangle and then it's kind of like clipped onto the little rivet thing. Yeah, interesting, but it's quite cute. There's like even like a little dangling Birkin, which is cute. I have one here that has like a lock and like a H logo. And yeah, mine is not as cute actually, but that is cute. Oh, here we go. So we've got that dangle, but it's on this like fringe Birkin, which is like so extra. And I'm guessing this is in some sort of Barenia leather because it looks quite like kind of scratched up already. Wow, that is a lot going on with that Birkin, but it is quite cool. It's a bit more edgy, has a bit more of a Western vibe as well with that fringing. Definitely more of a collector's piece though. Then you have a new, what is this called? The riding bag? Grooming bag. This is like a new style of grooming bag, I'm pretty sure. It's more of a north-south shape. And then you have a new cargo hack bag, which looks like it's in like full leather. So I know they were doing like the cargo pocket kind of style with the picotins and the Birkins, but they tended to be in a canvas. But this is in a full leather. I don't know what leather it is, but it looks like very grainy, very hearty, very heavy as well. So I imagine that would cost a fortune. If you look at, this is a new bag as well. It's super low key, buckles at the top and a long handle. I don't know if this handle you could scoop under your arm, but yeah, it's quite low key. I don't know if I love it to be honest, but I can imagine this is a very practical everyday bag. It looks quite heavy though. I do wonder if it is, but yeah, I don't know. Actually, it is quite nice. If you look at the handle construction, it's very structured. And I don't think that the handles would flop down. They look like they're kind of just stuck in the upright position. But yeah, actually it is quite a classy bag. A special HAC bag with just like little, it's almost like join the dots. So yeah, I don't know what, yeah, I think it is like join the dots. So it's almost like inspired by that. So I guess this is more of a collector's piece. It looks like it's made in some beautiful smooth, maybe box calf or something like that. And this is another bag that is using that little H clasp that we saw in the Vanity cases. It's quite pretty. It's more of an east-west silhouette. And then you have a strap that you can wear on the shoulder, or I assume crossbody, and it looks like it has a few adjustable features on it as well, which the Constance does not. Like it's just one straight up strap. So it's good that they kind of incorporated a few more adjustable options. But I really like the, I actually really love this. I actually prefer this to the Constance in a way because the Constance is quite annoying to open and close and it gets quite scratched. But I don't know, this is kind of like a more subtle hardware. I really like how they've mixed the gold with the silver as well because it can make it a little bit more versatile. You can style it with more different jewelry. I know some people kind of collect fine jewelry and they might have white gold and then they might have yellow gold. So this is a little bit more fun, like versatile. You could wear it with a lot of different looks. Yeah, just a very classic bag. I think it's really nice actually. Yeah, you've also got a suede version of that top handle bag here. This was another like interesting bucket style. They've styled a twilly on it, but I guess it could be similar to a picotin. It also has this very substantial hardware down the front. And yeah, this is a gorgeous like dark red color. I don't know if it's Rouge H or Rouge Cellier or something, but it's a very beautiful neutral shade of red. Absolutely gorgeous. Finally, we have this like very small pochette bag. Very slimline. I don't know what you could fit in here, but it has very subtle branding on the like D-ring. It's like a H logo. And they seem to be made out of maybe a chev leather, it looks like, the red one. Super cute. I mean, this is really nice for just, you know, taking out for an evening event or anytime. Like, I guess if you're somebody who like carries like a pochette accessories, maybe this is like the Hermes version of that, right? It's like a very chic everyday pochette, which honestly is something that could be very versatile in your wardrobe. So I do like these, as minimal as they are. I can imagine them being like super functional bags. And are you loving anything new from Hermes? I think out of everything, I'm really loving this dangle bag charm, to be honest. I like how they're bringing that back, but I thought that the Actually, now looking at that new top handle bag, I actually think it's quite nice. The suede is quite beautiful as well. I know that people have been kind of like opening up more to suede bags, but definitely that little like bucket over there in the dark red I quite like as well. The hardware looks really substantial, so I'm loving that Hermes is using more like hefty hardware lately. Anyways, thanks for watching my video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!